Mary was scared. She was 9 years old and she lived in a small village in Nigeria. She had heard stories about a terrible disease called polio, which could paralyze or kill children like her. She had seen some of her friends and neighbors suffer from it, unable to walk or play. She had also heard that there was a vaccine that could protect her from polio, but it was not available in her village. She had heard that some people from far away were trying to bring the vaccine to every child in the country, but they faced many challenges and dangers. She had heard that some people did not trust the vaccine, and thought it was a plot to harm them or their children. She had heard that some people attacked the health workers who tried to deliver the vaccine, or burned their vehicles and supplies. She had heard that some people spread rumors and lies about the vaccine, and scare others from taking it. She did not understand why anyone would do such things. She only knew that she wanted to be safe from polio, and she hoped that someone would come to her village with the vaccine. One day, her hope came true. A group of health workers arrived in her village, wearing blue vests with a logo of a drop of blood. They said they were from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, a charity organization that was working with the Nigerian government and other partners to eradicate polio from the world. They said they had brought enough doses of the oral polio vaccine for every child under 5 in the village. They said they needed the cooperation and consent of the parents and elders, and they asked for volunteers to help them reach every household. Mary's mother was one of the volunteers. She trusted the health workers and their mission. She wanted her daughter and her son, who was 3 years old, to be immunized against polio. She also wanted to help other families in the village. She took Mary and her son with her as she followed the health workers from house to house. She explained to the other parents why the vaccine was important and safe, and how it could save their children's lives. She encouraged them to let their children take 2 drops of the vaccine under their tongue. Most of the parents agreed, but some were hesitant or hostile. They said they had heard bad things about the vaccine, or they did not believe in it, or they did not want strangers meddling with their children. They refused to open their doors, or they chased away the health workers with harsh words or threats. Mary saw how hard it was for the health workers and her mother to persuade them. She saw how frustrated and sad they were when they met resistance or rejection. She also saw how happy and relieved they were when they met acceptance and gratitude. She decided to help them too. She used her charm and innocence to talk to some of the reluctant parents, especially those who had children around her age. She told them how she wanted to be healthy and strong, and how she wanted to go to school and learn new things. She told them how she wanted to grow up and have a good life, and how she wanted the same for their children. She also showed them her finger, which had a purple mark on it. The health workers had put it there after giving her the vaccine, as a way of identifying who had been immunized. They called it a purple finger of pride. She told them that the purple mark meant that she was protected from polio, and that she was proud of it. She told them that they could have it too, if they took the vaccine. Some of them listened to her, and changed their minds. They let their children take the vaccine, and thanked Mary for convincing them. They also got their own purple fingers of pride. Mary felt happy. She felt like she had done something good for herself and for others. She also felt grateful. She felt grateful to the health workers who had brought the vaccine to her village. She felt grateful to her mother who had supported them and helped them. And she felt grateful to Bill Gates and his wife Melinda, who had funded their work and made it possible. She did not know much about them, except that they were very rich and very kind. She did not know why they cared so much about children like her, who lived so far away from them. She only knew that they did care, and that they wanted to end polio forever. She hoped that one day she would meet them, and thank them personally. She hoped that one day she would tell them her story.
Thank you for listening. For more stories like this, please consider subscribing.